We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Game 2 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Clay Buchholz is on the mound for Game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Chicago White Sox.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Clay Buchholz will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game. Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Ben Revere. He's a nice defender. Now, he doesn't throw real well, but what he does to compensate for that, he charges the ball real nice. But he can still go back and make a catch if he needs to.
So striding in,
Batting
Sean
third,
Brown.
the shortstop, Sean Brown.
Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Andrew McCutcheon.
3-0 now. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s calling balls off the plate.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here's the 2-0. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Brandon Drury will bat next. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's the payoff pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. Second inning upcoming here on the south side. White Sox on top, 1-0. So striding forward now,
Batting eighth,
Will
center
Gerald.
fielder, Will Gerald.
We got two.
Here's Buchholz on 1-1. Hit to short. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand one. They're down 1-0. So stepping in,
Now batting,
Sean Brown.
shortstop.
Twos all over the
Sean
place. 2 on,
Brown.
2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a couple of men left. We've played 2 full, and the White Sox are out in front 4-0. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 here in the early
Third
going.
baseman, Chris Bryant.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit back up the middle, reined in. One there. On to Morrison at first, but it's not in time, and they'll have to settle for 1.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts.
number 2,
He's 0 for 2
Xander
thus far in this one. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look awfully familiar, especially in regards to that hit column. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more,
Now batting,
Sean Brown.
the shortstop.
2 base hits, both singles
Sean
to this point.
Brown.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Anthony Rizzo.
The 2-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Brown is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle
Leading off for the
Schwarber.
Cubs.
He'll lead it off
Left
here as we
fielder,
begin inning number
Kyle
7.
Schwarber.
Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Brown gloves it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Dave Etherton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Etherton.
Comes set with the 0-1. This one's down to third. Rosales takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. They trail it 4-1. Ready once again, Sean Brown. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Hey, let her fly right here.
And he lays off there 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Little dribbler back at him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 8th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 6 and the Cubs 1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hey, come on, we got home right here.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. Brown fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
When you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the world.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Mike Montgomery will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Mike Montgomery gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he pitched 7 complete innings last game, Matt, so very impressive young man. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts, and watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues. He's out here at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
Batting third, shortstop,
Hey, let him
Sean
fly up there, huh?
Brown.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark. While not a great spot to be in right now, 2-0 to a great hitter like this is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Rizzo is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Brown. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Striding in once again, Sean Brown. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gerald is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Sean Brown.
Shortstop, Sean
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Popped up. Bogaerts on the move, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's running towards second. Pitch inside. The throw not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back safely.
No one better. Clutch up right here, kids.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. On the ground up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. Ready once again,
Now batting,
Sean Brown.
Shortstop, Sean Brown.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Second and third here, 1 man out. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Into the box now, Logan Morrison. Head-to-head history with Yovani Gallardo, 2 for 9. Here's the 2-0. On the ground to the right side and through. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
When that ball's hit to the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send him because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Game 4 of the World Series comes up next. Jeff Locke will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, last outing he got tagged with a loss, and he gave up 5 earned runs, something that he was not proud of and was not happy about. Let's see how he responds if he throws the ball in the corner or if he continues to challenge hitters in this game.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Chicago Cubs.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Jeff Locke is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, his last outing was not one he wants to look back with great pride. He only threw 4 innings, and he got the loss. This is a turnaround game for him. He has to get back on the mound and be able to give his team a chance to win. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Batting third, shortstop, Sean Brown.
Hey, your pitch right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
Here's the pitch, triangle. Let her rip.
And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
Pretty good rip on it, huh?
1-1, here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting
Runners
third,
on first with 1
third
down.
baseman, Chris Ryan.
Hey, we got one out here.
Hit to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. The tag by Rosales. He's out at third.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Will Gerald.
He's got one hit.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Brown over to his left. Throw gets him. 2 down. Boy, he really had to go a long way to his left to get to that one, as is evidenced by Showtrack. Good first step and a great throw to get it there in time. Definitely took away what looked to be a hit off the bat. Digging in to try it again.
Leading off
Sean
for the White Sox,
Brown He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Brown.
See it? Drive. Let's go, kid.
Into the windup and the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet. So he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Trace Thompson digs in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 32, Trace Thompson.
Get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Let it rip that time 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1. A runner at second, nobody out.
Let it fly right here.
Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
Digging in and looking for more, Sean
Shortstop.
Brown. A hit in 2 tries so far.
All right, one time right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
Come on, let it fly right
Here's
here.
the 2-0. And this will be fouled away. 4 runs, 5 hits. And no errors so far for the White Sox.
He's going,
And there he goes towards second. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5.
There you go, let it fly.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
And here we go, you got this.
Now a snap move over to first. And the runner back.
Hey, see it. Let's drive it.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. It was a walk in his last trip.
Anthony Rizzo.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. One hit, one left. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. White Sox on top, 4-2. Ready for another shot now. Sean Brown. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trace Thompson.
32.
And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Here he comes on 2-0. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Looking up is Contreras. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
To hit a home run in a World Series game is special. To hit a grand slam, you saved the best, I won't say for last, but for the most important time. A granny in the World Series. What a cool moment for him and everybody watching.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Chris Bryant.
Hey, one away.
0-2, here it is. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Now batting, Sean Brown.
Right there.
Shortstop.
Square it up.
Sean Brown.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Trace Thompson. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there. Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Runners off for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first two guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
First baseman number 7.
Ready once again, Logan Morrison. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple, but no matter, they lead it 8-2.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Tyler Chatwood has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's been pretty unpredictable. Inconsistent, I guess, is probably the best word to put it. Look, he's got a career ERA over 4, but he continues to make starts. So that's the positive of it. We'll see today who we get, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, you got Jason Hayward. He can play anywhere out there. Go get him. He's got a tremendous arm, and he's always around the baseball, it seems. It always finds him, and he makes the plays.
Batting third, shortstop, Sean Brown.
standing up there, huh?
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Fouled back. He'll try again, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 34.
He's running towards second. Pitch misses the throw down in time as he just gets the tag down.
Wow, that's a big time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Sander Bogaerts.
Hit on the ground out to short. Brown takes it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Sean Brown. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And to score, the runner from second. And a relay home, and not in time as the second run scores.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Ready for another chance? Nomar Mazara reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Mazara.
Let her rip. Here we go.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his butt.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, Will Gerald.
Nobody down here.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Duffy comes up with it. No problem here. 1 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Hey, we got one here. We got one.
set. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Drury gloves it. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Digging in and looking for more, Sean Brown. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Need you right here.
1-1. Here it is. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Yeah, good rip on it, huh? Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lays off 2-2 now.
Guys, steer this one.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Hey, let's get out of this. Take
Now
the short
batting,
one.
third baseman, Dave Etherton.
Now a hard short. Here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
Well, I love it when guys leave their feet, and they leave their feet for a purpose. He stops the ball. Now, I know he didn't get the runner at first base, but he may have saved the run right there. Love the effort.
Now batting, Sean
Leading off for the White
Brown.
Sox.
2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Brown.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Comes set with the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kid. See it and rip it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Javier Baez.
Come on, guys.
On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. He'll go to the bag for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Brown. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Come on, right here.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Come on. Let it fly right here. Nice and patient. Good pitch.
Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward, and as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes! So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His first homer so far in the series as they open up a 4-run lead.
To hit a home run in the World Series game is special. To hit a grand slam, you saved the best. I won't say for last, but for the most important time. A granny in the world.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, we got one here, guys.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the one. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. He beat it out.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Sean Brown. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. He's set. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The White Sox lead this one 12-7. Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.